I know that flat Earth will never be correct just based off the people involved, really. Back when you go back to Rob Skiba being there and Bob Nodell from Globebusters, a lot of these guys were into the research, the science end of it. We don't have people like that anymore. There's just people who do live streams. There's people who make fun of Globers who never provide anything. If you went to December 21st, let's say, that's when the South would be having its 24-hour sun. So if you put your marker on a globe at the South Pole, it would be 24 hours of daylight. As you move it up to the North Pole, it just reduces in perfect unison, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, all the way till you get to zero. And then when it's June 21st, it's the opposite. It starts at 24 hours at the North Pole, and you drag that bar down, and the daylight hours go perfectly down to zero at the South Pole. That's because the Earth is symmetrical. That right there cannot happen on a flat Earth because the sun would have to change directions in the sky. Well, that doesn't work because if it went left, then we would see it in the north set right to left, but we actually see it stay left to right. To me, it's clear that there is no more question. And I thought that when we came back, that telling people, hey, the South is what is told to us. The Earth will never be flat. I mean, I'm 100% sure it'll never be flat because there's no way you can make up for the deficiencies like the South Pole. I mean, if everybody's looking at the South Pole, let's say South Africa, South America, Australia, they're all facing each other. If they walk towards the South Pole, the lowest part of the sun, they'll all meet in the same spot. That's the same as the North. So that can't happen on a flat Earth. In a flat Earth, you're actually walking away from each other in opposite directions. And people have tried to try and explain that. They just can't because what it creates is a paradox. If the Earth is mapped everywhere, and you can call any friend you have, whether it's in China, whether it's in Bangladesh, whether it's in Africa, and everybody will admit that the sunrise, sunset times are correct in their location and that it matches the globe Earth. So it'd have to be at somewhere down south of 80 that it falls apart and it's no longer a sphere. Well, that doesn't even make sense. Then it becomes a paradox. I was looking for the truth. It took me 10 freaking years. The way that I looked at it is the South had to be a lie. If the Earth is flat, the South can't be inverse or the opposite of the North. That's what a sphere does. For 10 years, I've been teaching flat Earth under the assumption or the prerequisite that the South was a lie. Okay, let me go down there. Let me take a look at the sky down there. Let me look at the South Celestial Pole, see if it actually moves. Just all kinds of questions I had. So I went and then saw that the South is exactly as described. I had pretty much no choice but to come back and say that we were wrong, because if the South isn't expanding plane like you expect it to be, if there is a South Pole, if there is a South Celestial Pole, sun setting right to left for people in the South rather than we see it in the North go left to right, pretty cut and dry. The Earth is a sphere. No longer have any doubts.